Alright, in this video you're going to learn how to make money with PLR. You're going to discover the quick way to cash in with PLR reports and videos. Now, there are many different ways that you can profit using PLR. Now, the first way that you can profit with PLR is PLR allows you to instantly have your very own product to sell. You can go out, you can buy a PLR report or set of videos today, okay? And just minutes or even hours later, you can instantly be selling that as your own product. That's one of the great things about PLR is it allows you to take other people's works, okay, with their permission and sell it as your own. And that's a very big deal. That cuts so much time down when creating products and getting products out there to sell. It's a very big deal. Now, you can also use PLR to add content to your website. You can go out and you can buy PLR reports or videos or articles, add them to your website, and you can use that for content, for search engine rankings, and just for adding value to your website. Now, another way that you can use PLR and profit with PLR is you can take PLR reports or videos, okay, that would normally be a digital product, that would be a downloadable product, and you can go ahead and turn that PLR into a physical product. There's a website out there called kunaki.com, Kunaki.com, that allows you to take digital PDFs and reports, okay, and videos, and turn them into physical CDs, like a data CD or a physical DVD that can be mailed to a person. That's a great way to add a lot of perceived value to a product as well. Now, another way that you can use PLR is to add it to content in a newsletter. If you produce a newsletter on a certain topic, you could get a PLR report or some articles and use that content for your newsletter. And then the final way that you can use PLR and profit is you can use that content to brand yourself as an expert. So you could use PLR content to write up, say, a free report on something, give that free report away to people that are interested in that topic, and you end up branding yourself as an expert. You wrote this free report or you did this video on this topic, and it just adds to your credibility. You can use PLR to add to your credibility by adding to your products. Now that you've bought your PLR, let's talk about a couple different changes, and not that much. Remember I said 90% of the work with PLR is done for you, so let's do 10% of this work and let's make a few changes. Now, the very first thing that you need to do is you need to rename your product. If you buy a product that's called List Building Secrets, okay, make sure that you change the name of that product, because 90% of the people that are going to be buying it and using this PLR, they're not going to change it. And by you changing that, you're going to set yourself apart and you're going to set yourself up for success. You really will. So the very first thing when you get PLR, okay, is make sure you rename the product, okay? I also like to tweak the sales page just a little bit, okay? Now, you don't have to go crazy with this by any means. You don't need to go crazy, but it's a good idea to tweak the sales page just a little bit. Like here's a PLR sales page that I have, okay, for one of my products. And the very first thing that I would do with this, okay, is I would change the headline. So if you just go ahead and tweak that sales page, change the headline a little bit. Like this headline says, here's what the gurus forget to mention in their $997 courses. So a quick change up could that be, discover the secrets the gurus leave out of their $997 courses, or discover what the gurus don't mention in their high dollar coaching programs. Something like that. Okay? You know, this subheadline right here, you'd want to change this. Change a couple of little things, okay? You can even change the order of a sales page. The thing is, you want your material, okay? You want your sales page to look a little bit different than everyone else out there, because when you do buy PLR, Other people are going to have it and be able to sell it as well. So anything that you can do to change that PLR will really make a huge amount of difference. Okay? Another thing to do is change up the order of the content a bit. Like, for instance, if you get a report on a certain topic, it would be a good idea to go through the table of contents, okay, and just change up the order of things. Change around a couple of paragraphs here and there, change up the names of the paragraphs. Things like that. Just little changes like that, and you will be surprised how much that can boost your profits. Okay. Another great idea, and something that I specialize in, is what I do is I'll take PLR, written PLR, and convert that into video. That's a great way to add value and boost your profits on PLR. Okay. Now, the other thing that you can do to boost your profits are have new graphics made. Okay. Like on the sales page I showed you here, there's absolutely no graphics like on this at all. A few simple graphic changes would make this look like something totally new, and it would totally be made into a brand new product just because of simple graphic changes.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to insert the PayPal payment button onto your sales page. So what I'm looking at right here is the PayPal button code that I just created in a previous video. So I'm just going to click on this, and I'm just going to copy this. Alright, and then I'm going to go to my MVU software where I have this sales page opened up, and I'm just going to insert it on this sales page. Okay, and this is the way I would do it. I would just put a note here, insert buy now button, and then I would just click on the source button here, and I would just look for that text that I just typed in. So just give me 1 second here. So it says right here, insert buy now button. So I'm just going to highlight that. And paste the code onto there. And go back to normal, just to see the change that I've made. So there you go. This is the buy now button that I've created, and I've added it onto here. And I could also center that. And as you can see, it doesn't look as nice as the other buy now button. So if you do want to change the looks of it, you just, when you're creating the PayPal button, go to that feature where you're able to customize the look and make sure you have the URL of this image, and then you could just add it onto there.
In this video, what I want to talk about is how to plug in an upsell for maximum profits. Okay, now what do I mean? What do I mean plug in an upsell? What I mean is right after we have gotten someone to buy our one-time offer, our lower dollar offer, we want to immediately make a higher dollar offer right after their purchase. Okay, and if at all possible, we want to build a sense of urgency, because there is no hotter lead than someone who just spent money with you. The chances of them spending money with you again are so high, okay? They're so much higher than trying to find another buyer. You're going to make more money from your current buyers, generally, than you will from new buyers if you're doing your business right once you get going, okay? Now, so we're going to build a higher dollar offer right after purchase, okay? We want to build that sense of urgency, make them want to, make them need to buy almost, okay? And with an upsell, we want to make sure that our product is at least $27 to make it worth our while, okay? Because if it's not high enough dollar, it's just there's not enough return on our time, so it's almost not even worth doing. So Go with something that's at least $27 and experiment with even higher dollar amounts, because the higher dollar amount that you charge, obviously the more money that you're going to make. And you'll see, it would take you 3.5 sales at $27 pretty much to equal one sale at $97. So experiment with even higher dollar amounts, definitely. And ideally, this will be your own product, but it is perfectly okay to use an affiliate offer if you just don't have a high enough dollar product yet. Okay, when you're first starting, chances are you're going to put all your effort into creating just one product. Okay, so to come up with a higher dollar product, it might seem daunting, but in reality, you can use affiliate offers, and it's perfectly okay to use an affiliate offer. And I'll go ahead and show you right now how we can do that. What we have right here, this is an upsell, okay, that I offer my customers after they buy this $9 package right here. So after they get this $9 package, I'd say, hey, wait, here's an even bigger package. It's very related to what you just bought, okay? And this particular package of mine is about $97, okay? But if you don't have a higher dollar offer, what you can do is you can just plug in an affiliate offer, really, okay? What I have here is I have this particular funnel right here where instead of having my own affiliate offer after they buy, so after someone bought this $9 course, they'd be brought over to this thank you page that is selling my upsell. And in this case, this is something that I offer them on my thank you page that pays really well, and it also adds a lot of value to people. So instead of having my own upsell, what I'm doing is I'm using one of my affiliate partners' upsell. And it's a perfectly good way to make some additional money by plugging in an affiliate upsell. So until you get to that point where you have multiple products and high dollar products, it's perfectly all right to, on your download page, go ahead and offer an affiliate upsell. Just like what I do, and it seems to work really well, is I make that the focus. You can see, like, they just bought, thanks for your order, and step one is I'm selling, this affiliate offer, and step two is to download what they just bought. But if you plug in a high dollar affiliate offer, you should do very well.
Alright, in this video, I'm just going to quickly show you how to extract the files. And that's actually the first thing that you want to do when you download a PLR file, so that you can edit the contents of the sales page and other files and then upload them to your server. So what we're looking at here is a zip folder that I've downloaded, and it's a PLR product. So what you want to do is just right click and then click on extract all on the drop down menu here. Actually, and that's what it should look like. I'm just going to cancel because I've actually already done it. When you're done extracting the files, you will get a folder that has the same name, but it's just not a zip file. So just double click on that, and as you can see, these are all the pages, including the sales page, privacy policy. If you want, just double click on the sales page, and if you want to just get an idea of what it looks like when you upload it to the World Wide Web. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to the next video.